Alright guys, so I got a little ahead of myself, didn't record, so this tugged it back, came right off, clips all the way around, screw here, one screw right here, two screws right here, and two screws right here. The whole base just came off. It's looking like to take this guy off of this guy, I need to take these screws out. There's nothing else that looks like I need to get, so the main deal here is to try to get this guy off to replace it with another one. This one's very plush and squishy, so I hope that the other one, I just take off the foil and the foam and everything is still on tack right here. The other one being that one there, and let's see if we can get that going pretty quickly because I gotta go. Alright, so I'm gonna take off these two screws and see what happens. Alright guys, so excuse the location. I have to be quiet, my baby's asleep. So you got 6 clips. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. There are these ones here. 1, 2, 3. And they basically are on the opposite side of the armrest. So what we need now is glue and or staples to be able to put the new one on. So I'm gonna go ahead and pry this guy off. And I might have to go buy glue because it looks like glue is what's holding it on. Oh well, it'll still look nice afterwards. But yeah, so let's get this guy off, which is self-explanatory. Just get it out of there. And let's try it. So I was scared that it wouldn't have any padding, but it does have the padding right there. Now I'm going to take that off because the new one does not come with it. So it does look like the same part, but look, they only put glue on the edges. So I'm probably only going to put glue on the edges as well. So we're going to try that. I'm going to need a plastic weld these because for the life of me I couldn't find them. And I broke almost every single one. I think this is the only one that I did not break. Nope, it's broken too. Yeah, so I broke all of them. But I have a plastic welder, so I'm not too worried about it. And these screws hold it in place as well. So like I said, I'm not too worried about it. Oh, and these, there was something there. Broke them both off, but trying to save myself $100 and something, so I think in the end it'll be worth it. But for right now, you know, I could just put it like this, but I have the part, so let's go to the table and go do that. Alright, so like I said, I don't want to make a mess, so I got this box that fits perfectly inside of it. And got this 3M general adhesive. It says it's good for vinyl, so I was looking for a vinyl specific spray, did not find any. So what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to center this as best as I can, and it looks like that is, I don't know if you guys can see that. Oh, there it is. See this little marking I have to cut out for this right here, so that means that this is the way that it's going to go, and then everything else is just going to smoothly transition in as well. And this part right here I need to make sure is right because this clips onto there, and this of course clips onto the top, and all the sides clip on together. And I am going to plastic weld these so that they are strong and hold, but worst case scenario I'm just going to add a bunch of glue and we should be good to go as well. So I'm not going to show you guys spraying it, but I am going to spray right here and right here, even though I only see spray on this side, but I'm gonna spray both just because I don't know how strong the factory spray is. So I'm gonna do that. I'm actually gonna open up the box a little more because these sides are gonna get in my way. But yeah, all right guys, when I say this thing works fast, look, this is already dried up, and this stuck on pretty good. I did mess up right here. I'm gonna have to lift it, add a little bit more glue and shove it down. This side over here is a lot better. It's all stretched out and good. I do need to make the cuts right here because obviously I can't have this just chilling. But other than that, this came out like how the factory had it with this glue, and I'm talking like really good. So I'm really happy with that. So you can see this 3M Auto Advance General Trim Adhesive. So I'm pretty sure that's what it's for, because this is like the trim piece, the armrest. So I would recommend getting headliner specific glue for headliners, but it might even work for that, low key. I made all the cuts, all the little slits over here. I just used a blade. This piece doesn't worry me too much because it's gonna be on the inner part. You'll see in a minute. This piece I did want to get out more, but then I'd have to make more cuts, but this is the front, so it's not too noticeable. Anyway, that is gonna go away with the little ironing, but since there's no adhesive on this part, there's not much I could do. I did want to add some adhesive, but the foam padding would have torn if I did this again. Whatever, I'm happy with it. And once I iron it out a little bit, it should be fine. So now let's put it on the part. And now let's put it back on its new home. All right, just so you guys aren't lost, I'm putting these screws back on. There's only 2. And you just recline this back a little bit. And then we're gonna go ahead and pop this in there. So you just screw it in there. And then there's 2 screws up here. Here's all the screws and the hardware I took off of it. Could have done this an easier way. I did see on the forums that you can take this off right here. But, you know, I was lazy and didn't do that. So we're gonna plop this back in place. It's easier than what I just did. And this guy just clips on there in the back. So let me just put the screws on and we'll get on. So there's the 2 10s down here. There's 2 black Phillips and 1 right here. These are the same as the ones that go inside of here, the 2. So there should be 5 of those total, and 2 of the gray ones. And this is the final piece of the puzzle. We're just gonna go ahead and go in to the bottom. You see how that felt right in there? And it clips right in spot. Look at that. Freaking beautiful. Like I said, I am gonna get an iron out here, but after a while, this should level out perfectly. All right, guys, that is it for the video. Thank you guys again for watching, and I'll see you again soon. Peace.